Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Perdana, nomor BP 2001 09 20 39, kelas MI 2A. Computer and computer program. Understanding computer in general is a set of electronic tools that can be used to process data in accordance with various procedures that have been previously formulated. So, to be able to provide information that is very useful for its user. In addition, the notice of a computer is an electronic device in which there is a series of various components that are interconnected and from work system. The system contained in this computer can do work automatically based on the program that has been ordered, so that it can produce certain data on programs. Generally, a computer consists of several main elements, namely hardware consisting of RAM, processor, hard drive, CPU, and motherboard. Then there is also software, namely operating system and also various applications that are installed on the hardware so that they can work according to the use order. While the last element of the computer is the user or brainware, namely the user or the operator of the computer itself. Computer function. 1. Input. Computer can receive information or data from other sources. The data is received through activity on the keyboard, mouse from the computer or other equipment. 2. Processing. One of the main functions of a computer is to process data so that it produces output, which is in the form of the information. 3. Output. The next computer function is to produce output or information after going through the data processing. 4. Storage. Computer can also serve a place to store data that it can be easily found and researched. 5. Movement data. Another function of a computer is to move data from one computer to another or various other output device. Next, part of speech. Noun is a word used to name or describe people, object, place, and ideas. In other words, it refers to both physical object and abstract concept. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun or pronoun, which can be a person, a place, an animal, an object, or an abstract. Example, he has cool car in her house. 4. Is a word that describes the action, condition of or experience of something. Example, Alu eats noodle. Pronouns or pronouns are words that can replace a noun or noun phrase. Example, Alu eats to he eats. A preposition is a word combined with a noun or pronoun forming a phrase that explain the verb, noun, or adjective. Example, the pen is on the table. Conjunction or word of group of words that function to connect two of the same grammatical construct, namely a word, phrase, or clause. Example, not only he is cool but also rich. An interjection is a short, speed used to express emotion. Next, things to consider when buying a laptop. 1. Processor. Processor is the main component or brain of your laptop or computer. The processor is located right in the middle of the motherboard. The processor has an important function for all computer device operation because all commands start from the processor. 2. Graphic card. A graphic card, or also known as a GPU or VGA card, is a hardware device on a computer that has a function to process and translate computer graphic data to a monitor screen. 3. Optical disk drive. Optical disk drive is a hardware that works using laser light to perform the process of reading and writing data through optical disc. CD, DVD, and Blu-ray discs several types of optical media that can be read and filled with data by an optical disk drive. For hardware, this is where the computer stores all the program and file it has. The bigger the hard drive, the more information it can store. This is usually measured in gigabytes or sometimes terabytes. RAM or random access memory is a temporary storage or on a computer whose contents can be accessed at fixed time, regardless of the location of the data in memory or random. So this RAM is only temporary storage when you use a computer or certain software, so that it can be processed quickly. Next, network. There are two main types of network. One, local area network or LAN, and two, one or wide area network. Next, successful people in IT or Steve Jobs video. I agree with Steve Jobs. That patience and never give up are needed so that we can achieve the success we want. Even though there are many obstacles that make us mentally down, but don't give up. Stay focused on what we want. When we get what we want, don't feel arrogant. Stay humble and keep learning. In my opinion, the definition of success is when we can make ourselves happy, because the only things that will change our destiny is our own persistence and benefit others. Maybe that's all I can present. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.